Hello, welcome to the program Political Viewpoint on ASO Television. My name is Topsy Gimber, your host. Political Viewpoint, as you all know, is a program that comes to you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at about this time, where we look into issues
by inviting people to be with us to talk on the issues to discuss on any edition. This is now to tell you that I have with me National Publicity Secretary, Team New Nigeria, simply put, an acronym TNN, and not any other person than Dr. Mohammed Shaibu. He's going to talk to us concerning an association trying to change from an association to a political party in Nigeria. And this idea has been with the members of this team New Nigeria for a very long time. And they decided to put things together by writing to INEC, for INEC to recognize and give them the mandate for it to transmute from an association to a political party so that they can contest power in 2027. But since they came on board and they tried to finalize everything last year, May, till now, nothing is being heard. And the members are a little bit worried and they want to find out basically what has really happened. What does the Constitution say? And how can that be done to ensure they are registered as a political party known as Team New Nigeria? In the studio, as I said, the National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Mohammed Shaibu, is with us. It's a pleasure having you on the program this evening, Dr. Mohammed Shaibu.
Thank you so much. I'm really very happy to be with you. Good evening, viewers.
Yes. Sir, you are called to be with us in this program this evening to further give us the effort that so far made from being an association, and we intend to transmute from being an association to a political party. Can you put us in a very wider perspective to understand how it has been till we are today in this present moment?
Thank you so much once more for the opportunity for me to make things a bit clearer to Nigerians this evening. First of all, let me tell us a little background about Team New Nigeria. Team New Nigeria was formed in the year 2020, and since that time we have evolved into very strong associations having branches and offices across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We have also undertaken certain activities that are deliberately meant to better the lives of Nigeria. So when we say Team New Nigeria, as the team states, it's about a new Nigeria where there is what we call egalitarianism, equality of humanity, where everybody will hold his or her breath and be proud to be called in Nigeria, where there will be rule of law, where there will be constitutional respect and democracy in the real sense of it, where there will be prosperity, where there will be happiness, where infrastructure will be available for all, where institutions work for the benefit of all, not for the benefit of the few. So these were the driving forces behind the formation of Team New Nigeria as an association in the year 2020. Since that time, in addition to the various activities we have performed, we have also seen the need to progress and metamorphose into a strong association that can further progress into becoming a political party. In order to actualize this, we've gone through the processes of getting ourselves formed and mandated to run as a political party. And what are those things that we have done? As of May 2024, we formally applied to INEC to be registered, recognized as a political party for the purpose of actively participating in the democratic process of Nigeria. this our application was duly acknowledged by INEC, right?
This letter.
This letter.
Okay.
This is an acknowledgement.
Who wrote it? You wrote it to INEC, and INEC.
Yes, Team Nigeria wrote this to INEC, and INEC duly recognized it. Acknowledge it, right? And the next step, in line with the provisions of the Constitution and in line with Section 78 of INEC guidelines for election of political parties, who are supposed to be acknowledged if they have done, but within 30 days, we were supposed to have gone through the process of being given the certificate of registration as a political party.
30 days.
Yes, within 30 days. That has not been done. And if you...
And you said you sent the letter to May last year, 2024, until now.
Up to now. So we have been discussing, having series of meetings with INEC, but nothing tangible, nothing concrete that we can hold as a result has so far emanated from INEC. So we are becoming worried, we are becoming anxious, and we reasonably believe that there are certain obstacles behind the scene that are making it difficult and almost impossible for us to be registered as a political party. So we are getting worried because we have already gotten our name as a Team New Nigeria, we've gotten our logo, right, which is for Better Nigeria, we've gotten our slogan, we've gotten our constitution, we've gotten our manifesto, we've gotten minutes of our conferences whereby we took a decision to move from an association to a political party. So everything,
and rather a spread.
yes, we have to okay. That is even more germane. We have a spread that emanates from polling units, right, to wards, to local governments, to states, to zones, and to national. As I speak, we have offices in about 30 states of the Federation, more than the required to cost, as contained in INEC guidelines for registration of new political parties. As I speak, we have over 30 million members that are duly registered, and they are well documented in our registration of membership book. So everything that needed to be done and everything that needs to be done has been done for us to now be recognized and be certificated as a political party to run for offices, political offices at all levels across the country.
Okay. From the time you submitted this letter to INEC last year, May, have you had meetings with the INEC chairman in regards to that, or as soon as you submitted the letter, you went back?
We didn't go back. Right. After we submitted the letter got acknowledged, we have series of meetings, right? But not with INEC chairman,
okay,
right? And that has been the obstacle. We believe that
the INEC chairman ought to have met with you.
Yes.
But most times you will go there.
Most times we go there and maybe through one or two of those. Okay, we are looking into your issue. We are looking into your issue. We are looking into your issue. But it's not an issue to be looked into till eternity. It's an issue that has a timeline, a time frame, within which they have to communicate to us officially that yes, we have received our application for registration as a political party, but for reasons of 1, 2, 3, 4, you are registered as a political party, or for reasons of 1, 2, 3, 4, you are not registered as a political party. For you to be registered as a political party, you need to do 1, you need to do 2, you need to do 3, so that we now know where we are. But the fact that they are sitting on it and they have not communicated to us, they've not told us whether we have done everything we are supposed to do or whether we are unable to submit everything we are supposed to submit to them. No communication. Okay. And that is why we are growing anxious. And that's why we are trying to believe the impression that the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC as a political party have made it clear to INEC officials that they should not register more political parties.
That's an allegation.
We are not officially communicated, but we are assuming that something should be wrong. The people at the helm of affairs of INEC know exactly what they should do. They know how they should do it.
Okay.
They know the instruments they should put in place to make sure that certain things that are worth should be done.
Okay, let me ask you, I believe in your leadership you have lawyers who know how much they can interpret the Constitution and to tell you basically what the Constitution says and what to be done in case it doesn't work like the way you are saying. Have you met with lawyers that in case you intend to metamorphosize from an association to a political party and if it doesn't work like the way you are saying it now, this is what the law says. Does the law say anything for any other reason from the time you submitted to where you are closely to about the year and not say anything? What should be done at the point when it doesn't work the way you think?
The truth fundamentally is that as far as you apply for registration as a political party and you have met all the requirements to be registered as a political party, automatically you are registered. For this instance, that we have not been communicated for close to a year, we are talking of May, 3 days ahead, we are enter May 2025, yes, that they have not communicated to us why we are not being registered, or they have not communicated to us by way of giving us a certificate of registration. Shows that there is a fundamental flaw, a fundamental error, or a fundamental obstacle that needed to be cleared along the line. Now, what are the lawyers saying, our legal advisors? Yes. No, the legal team is saying that as far as we are concerned, a function of time has made us to be recognized as a political party. Because that's what the law says. Yeah. The law says there is no communication. The moment you have submitted an application and there is no communication as to whether you are registered or not registered, within 30 days, and it's going to 3 months, then automatically you are registered. So the next step is now for our lawyers to formally write to INEC, which they are already going to do, right, to recognize us as a political party. Since we have done everything we are supposed to do, and they have not been any official communication explaining why we cannot be registered, right? So that is the next step. To write to INEC, to recognize us as a political party, so that we can now participate in all political activities going on in the country.
Aside from Team New Nigeria, is there any association that wants to change from just being an ordinary association to a political party aside from your own?
Well, they might be. I cannot say for sure.
Okay. Do you think the frustration is similar like the way you people are?
I think so. Because at the last count, one of the anchor officials, which I don't want to quote, said it to us categorically that look, Team in Nigeria, you are not the only association that want to be registered as a political party. So it's possible. There are some other associations that want to be registered as a political party, but they are still meeting the obstacles that we have been confronted with.
So what do you think? What do you think with this zeal you have in the mind to really become a political party and to a certain level you are not getting the desired result? Going forward, what do you have to tell those who are so interested to be your members?
Well, the people that are interested, and they are in their millions, like I said earlier, already we have 30 million, even over, as at the last count, that are registered members of Team in Nigeria. Because we have lofty ideas, which are anchored on 7 pillars, right, to move Nigeria forward, right? Some of them include education, right, include healthcare, include constitutional review, include infrastructure, include security, both food security, human security, and a lot more. And you can agree with me that this country does not require new people coming from anywhere to move the country forward. It's only we in Nigeria and Nigerians that can move it forward. So any association, any political party that has the interest of the majority of the people of this country can actually move this country forward. The issue we have with this country called Nigeria is inadequacy of leadership. People are not sincere. People are not patriotic. People are not ready to lead by example. People are not ready to create a Nigeria where there is no dichotomy. They are not ready to create Nigeria that cut across demographics. They are not ready to create Nigeria that cut across religions, that cut across tribes. They want to move purposely towards the betterment of the generality of Nigerians. This country is endowed with a lot of resources, natural, human, and other resources available that we are yet to adequately tap into to make us great. And until we realize that this Nigeria is big enough to accommodate all of us, we'll be making the mistake we are making. Our leaders need to sit back and think more of the future of this country than themselves. By the special grace of God, by the time the new Nigeria comes as a party, and we're able to make progress and deliver this country, everybody, this idea of I want to jump, this idea is that I want to go my own way, to get a Dual Republic, to get any other republic, Biafra for instance, will just disappear completely. We will disappear. So we are still calling on INEC. We are still calling on APC. As a party, we are calling on the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's well respected as a Democrat. He's well respected as an activist. He should not be scared of more political parties coming on board to slot it out with APC. The whole idea is for every contestant, every political party, to be able to mobilize people and convince them what they want to do for the people. And it's like for people to look at various things, including ability, including antecedents, including what we have been going through, to make up their mind and say this is the leadership of the people. We should not scare anybody or any political party or stop the resolution of any political parties.
Dr. Monash, I believe as we discussed, sir, with these lofty ideas you have to form a new political party to change Nigeria and then make Nigeria to move forward. If for any other reason you are unable to become that which you intend to become, that's being a political party that you now go in for election 2027, can't you find yourselves absorbed into other political parties that are already existing, so that we change the mindset of these leaders there, so that Nigeria will not move forward, if for any other reason you don't become?
You see, the issue with coalition or merger is that if you are going into another political party, you are bound to subscribe to their own way of doing things. And their own way of doing things may not exactly align with your own way of how you want to move this country forward. These are the issues. Now, we have PDP, we have APC. They are ideologically they are supposed to be on different opposite each other, left and right, right? But none of them is actually left and right. Both of them are both right and left. So if you can, a whole state with every structure can dissolve into another political party. You see that they are not ideological organizations.
Maybe that's the reason why they are so afraid to we might likely be doing the same. Could that be the, if for any other reason they finally give you the mandate to operate as a political party, you end up being like that? Do you think it's like that?
It's not possible. Because we have taken time to scrutinize our members. This association has been on for the past 5 years now, 2020. And so we have been selected. In fact, it's one association that is full of intellectuals. It's full of professionals. It's full of young, energetic, knowledgeable men that believe in a Nigeria that can work for everybody. That is why we will find it difficult to go into another association. It's not impossible. It might be difficult. Because the ideals we have about a new Nigeria is also that this country must be a country that is a land of God. It's a country that people would love to come and will hate to go. It's a country that want to create a new value system where you look at corruption as a disease that is afflicting you as an individual. So if you are in a position to be corrupt, you say, why do I want to take this disease into you? If you are currently corrupt, you want to cleanse yourself, put on table all the ill-gotten wealth you have taken and give it to the public, to Nigerians. This is the type of Nigeria we are looking for. And we'll get there. So how many of the political parties are ready to share this with us? Few of them. But my joy is that increasingly, people that listen to us, people that they know about us, they are getting interested in it. That's why the membership we have obtained now at 30 million is just like a chance. By the time we get registered as a group party, we are hitting 50 million. So I'm still saying it. Don't deny us this opportunity to make Nigeria a great country. Don't deny us the opportunity to be raised as a political party. And of course, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you go down in history as a Democrat, as an activist, as a hero, if you work to ensure that Team Nigeria is raised as a political party. Not working to ensure, if you allow INEC to do what they are supposed to do, to make sure we are raised as a political party.
Does the Constitution speak to you people or to Nigeria, for instance, if for any other reason you are not being able to register as a political party, for the fact that you have concluded nearly everything required to become a political party by approaching INEC, can you become a political party even though you have not been given the mandate or the authority by INEC to become? Can you, within a particular time frame?
Well, yes, constitutionally, if INEC is unable to register after a certain period of time, you automatically become a political party. But you know that the problem we have in this country, until INEC says you are a political party, you are not a political party. Right? So the next leg, like I told you, is to leave the job to the legal team. We have a very strong legal team that have senior advocates, that have professors, that can take up this struggle to make sure we are ready.
Are you aware that you don't have enough time in your hands? Because in a very short while, we're going to be in May, and when May comes around, that will be exactly 2 years into this administration. And then we'll have two more years left for the campaign to continue.
We know.
So as a new political party, you are not yet to do this hard. By the time you register, for instance, we'll be able to meet up with the interest that you have just mentioned and then Nigeria to see reasons as to why to identify with.
We are on ground already. You can see.
You are on ground. Imagine as an association.
Yes. Imagine an association with 30 million persons.
Yeah.
So we are on ground already. What we need is the enabler. And that is the certificate of association as a political party. That's all we need. The moment we get the certificate, we are good to go. And Nigeria can never be the same again. That I can say. So we are just waiting for the certificate. As soon as the certificate is given, it's a question of blowing the whistle, piano. And then we are there. We have the constitution already. We have our 7 pillars, which I just mentioned. We have a manifesto. We have our policies, programs, and processes already put in place. We have everything that will help us move progressively at the blow of the whistle. There's no time in Nigeria. In fact, there's no time in Nigeria to wait any longer. Nigeria has gone down so badly that any single opportunity that is available has to be fully utilized to ensure that it delivers the desired value. So we are ready. We don't have the time. Our consolation is that we are prepared, waiting for the renewal. As soon as that is done, so we go.
What's your office in Abuja?
We are at Owena House.
Okay.
Okay. That's where we are. Okay. And we have offices in over 30 states of the Federation. So before the end of October, we have had our offices in the 36 states of the Federation, including Abuja.
So can you name a few of these people that are members that are at the BOT, Board of Trustees, that few names for people to know that indeed the association has, or is it like
for strategy and for whatever? Then we should not open the lead.
The lead.
Yes, we shouldn't for now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I understand, sir. So, but you know what makes people to become a little bit nonchalant when a political party is trying to come on board is by making comparison. Because if you look at what is happening today, when Labour Party came up with an idea of this Obi movement, we saw mass mobilization, and some people had the opportunity to win election or political offices on the platform of that political party. But till today, there is no difference between the Labour Party, like rightly mentioned, with the ruling party in terms of ideology and implementation of what Nigerians need. So any other person that comes and says this is what he wants this time around, maybe Nigeria, maybe INEC is equally looking at that and trying to help you not to spend so much money.
Look,
and to get nothing.
Labour Party, with due apology and greatest respect to Labour Party, they didn't come into the election prepared. Right?
Yeah.
They came into the election having gotten a candidate, the person of Peter Obi. They have been contesting elections now. This is not the first time. So there was no deliberate, structured preparation to participate in the election. The candidates were expected to be that contest the election was given the mandate to contest a week after he joined the party as Labour Party. It's not going to be the same thing with Team Nigeria. We are prepared as a political party. We have everything necessary and important to enable us to go into any contest, to change the political dynamics of this country. It's not about contesting election, my good friend. It's about a new Nigeria that will go beyond 2027, that will go beyond 2031, that will go beyond two of us, that will go beyond the current generation. That is where we are going. And I use this opportunity to call on Nigerians to look forward and come up to support us into realizing the dreams of this country. Because we need it. It's to benefit everyone, all and sundry.
Does your party have this gender reflection in the leadership structure now, as it is?
Our party has taken cognizance. In fact, time will not be. I have the opportunity to come again, right?
Yeah.
For us to now talk about what is PNN going to do. Everything we are discussing now how are we different from PDP, for instance? How are we different from APC? What are the unique things that separate us from these two parties and the other existing parties? All those we will discuss. As for your question, the gender issue, we are gender friendly, right? Our constitution deliberately provides for certain positions for the lady gender, the female gender, right? And of course, the youth. It's also across like I said, across demographics, across gender, across religion, across tribe,
even age.
Everything is taken care of.
Wow.
So, if we have another time, I will discuss the manifesto of Team New Nigeria in detail, based on the 7 pillars, which we're going to form the background.
And you have committees already?
That's
very
we have gone far.
Okay.
We have gone far.
Yeah.
We have what we call a running structure.
Okay.
A running structure is an active structure that has life, that has objective, that has strategy, that has a way to go. All these are already in place.
Honestly, I can see a very bright opportunity in you becoming a political party, in you, the party itself.
Exactly, thank you.
Yeah, so by the time it comes, like the way you are making emphatic effort to be registered, I hope, because some of us, as journalists, we started this together. We know how you started from the scratch. We'll be monitoring it to ensure that what you have said today will be what will be used to examine you going forward. So by the time you leave here, Dr. Mohammed Shaibu, you are the National Public Secretary, Team New Nigeria. By the time you leave the studio going forward, do you intend to meet INEC to really find out? Probably before Democracy Day, week 27, is it the 29th May?
Yeah, we are, like I told you, the legal team are already working. We're ready to make progress. But please, let me say this before the time goes. This struggle is not a struggle for the members of Team New Nigeria alone.
Yeah.
The journalists as a unit, the media as a very important organ in democracy, they have a job to do. They have to find out from INEC what is the true situation of things and report accordingly. The civil society organizations, they have a duty to get involved in this thing. The religious organizations, they have a job to get involved in ensuring that Team New Nigeria is registered. We need collaborations across units, across religion, across states, across different levels, to ensure that Team New Nigeria comes on board as a political party that will work for the emancipation of our country, Nigeria.
Okay. So I believe so many people are really watching us on this program, and it is streaming live on Facebook. We are equally on the Star Times channel 127. You watch us on various platforms. In case you are unable to watch us live at the way it is, by the time the program is concluded at the way it's about to, you can just go to ASO Radio TV on Facebook and watch the interview I've just had with the National Publicity Secretary, Team New Nigeria, and the President of Dr. Mohammed Shaibu. Just one thing you might likely want to say to those who are watching us before we draw the curtains to the program, Doctor.
Nigerians, viewers, I urge you to pray for Nigeria. I urge you to mount the necessary pressure and to press the necessary buttons to work as a unit, as a bundle, to ensure the realization of Team New Nigeria as a political party. The party will benefit you, it will benefit me, it will benefit your generation, it will make Nigeria to be a country of our collective dreams. So please, join us. Let us make it happen.
Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Let me feel you.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate you.
It's a real privilege.
Yeah. Well, that's how far we can go on the program, Political Viewpoint. My guest this evening was Dr. Muhammad Shaibu, National Publicity Secretary, Team New Nigeria. You listened to what he said, and you equally watched what he said. They are just trying to find out why INEC has not been able to register Team New Nigeria as a political party to wrestle power in 2027. There are allegations they came up with, but until when they are proven right. But I do believe by the time the program would end, like the way has just done, those who have really watched will further make some effort to find out basically why INEC has not been able to do that, so that we move from this particular position to the next level. Well, that's how far I can go on the program this evening. News will be coming your way at 7. My name again is Topsy Gimba. Do have a very lovely time and see you again. Bye-bye.